We got a really cool question from Kavya. I'm going to read it. It says, how did you get over apathy as a teenager, or complacency, or maybe fear, insecurity, entering your word there? How'd you get over some stuff as a teenager and find ambition to start your ministry? Look, our ministry of Life Without Limbs, it's not like I woke up one day and said, I'm thinking God's going to call me to be a preacher, an evangelist. God used several different people in several different parts of my life to plant that seed of even just the thought. And then that seed grew. And as I prayed, I just couldn't ignore the feeling. Now, it's one thing to have a feeling and not have a feeling. You know, if God's calling you, and that's your heart, your mind, your soul, your spirit says, I feel God wants me to do this. That's great. Think big, start small, act now. It doesn't have to even look the certain way. Like if you feel like, okay, I believe God wants me to go around the world and preach the gospel. Okay, well, let's start on really level one. Go out and just help those in need, small scale. And then in a little group of friends or your neighbor or somebody in your backyard. I mean, I used to walk my own dog as a teenager and actually pray that I would be able to run into somebody and share about the love of God that I've met. Now, sometimes it didn't always work out the way that I thought. Sometimes I chickened out. But the coolest thing is we have a patient God. And when He calls you to something, it's because He's designed you for something. And when He's designed and called you for something, then He's going to give you strength to fulfill it. So don't be afraid. And really, if it's maybe, you know, you even not even seeing that there are action points that you can do now. I love the armies of people praying for revival in America, but what frustrates me is you know, some of them who are praying for revival or praying with God kind of still separate themselves and isolate themselves from the world around them, where we need those prayer warriors 100%. But if we're praying for revival, what does revival kind of look like? What is that word revival? When we want God's kingdom to come on here on earth, it's His love being put into action. And so we got to make sure that what we say in our prayer closet and what we believe and what we're hoping for actually comes out in our action. And really, when people get saved, it's because someone told them about Jesus. Someone told them who they were before they met Jesus and who they became after their transformation after meeting Jesus Christ. Just sharing that, or going out and visiting the widows, visiting the sick, making someone smile, cooking them a meal, doing something in action, showing that love of God in action. Look, that's really preaching the gospel without using words, and that is something that should be in our DNA as we are a new creation, realizing that everyone around us needs to hear the love of God, but how will they believe in the love of God until the children of this invisible God show me that love as well. I love you. Let's put things into action. God's love into action, knowing though at the same time, He doesn't love you for what you do. He loves you because you're His. But if God's stirring your heart right now to do something and get the focus off you and what you think God's going to give you and this and that and what you're hoping for and all your prayer closet stuff, that's great. But go and do something today. Put it in action. And when you put it in action, you see the supernatural seeds of faith and love that are planted. Sometimes you see fruit, sometimes you don't see fruit. But how many seeds would you plant at a time until you see fruit? You scatter every seed that you can. And when you see fruit, that becomes the greatest, coolest addiction. It's my addiction to see people come to Jesus Christ. And that's a healthy addiction, as long as you understand that He loves you not for what you do. He loves you because you're His. Love you. Take care.